level. That's it.
Doug, I mean, you kind of just said it there, but I was going to ask you, I mean, after everything has transpired over the last couple of days, your messages.
We're going to find people that want to compete, period.
Does that come within the locker room, do you think? Or
Listen, you got to look in the mirror and say to yourself, we're going to show each individual film. If that's your compete level, it's unacceptable, period. We got to compete. That's all. That wasn't a high level of competition. Like, a team plays hard. They're young, and it's taken them a few years to get the right type of wings and athleticism and size, and they've done that. But they just compete hard. That's all. They just getting out in transition and running. Nothing special. But when you play a team like that, you got to compete. Period. And if you don't, that'll be the damn result every single time.
Doug, in the third quarter, you took out all the starters. Was that a message, Sub?
Well, it says 33-8 in fast break points. So, yeah, listen. Everybody, every single person. I look in the mirror every morning. I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure that we right the ship. But unacceptable, period. And if they being real, they're going to tell you the same thing.
Coach Christie, there's a lot of things that could be said about, that stat box, but 31-3 fast break.
Hey,
Did that sound like that's a little lackadaisical to you?
Definitely. 33-8 in fast break points just says that you're not getting back, you're not communicating, you're not building walls, you're not being physical. It also goes with your shot profile. If you're going to shoot bad shots, if you're going to shoot unbalanced floor shots and turn the ball over in live ball turnovers, 20 turnovers and give up 20 points and 33 fast break points. Listen, this ain't about anything but competition and effort. Period. You can play that team 10 times, and I doubt you would get a result like that, especially after this. Play them 9 more times. Not if you got no damn pride.
To the point of competition and effort, it seems like these 4 games have all kind of been that similar theme. Do you see it getting worse? Is it regressing in any way for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, there's confidence. There's a lot of different things that can go into that. But you're professionals. You signed up for this, and this league is hard. And with that being said, this is only game 12. I mean, there's a lot of basketball to be played. You've demonstrated that you can do this. You played against Oklahoma City and competed at a high level. You went into Milwaukee and beat them. I mean, you've competed against really good teams. And make no mistake about it, all these teams, I mean, Minnesota, Western Conference Finals, OKC, Western Conference Finals eventual champion, Denver Nuggets, semifinal. These are really good teams. But ain't nobody checking for that. You're going to have to play your way out of it, period. If you've ever been to any gym, rec, hood, anywhere, get ran off the court and see if you get some respect. I've been to all of them. And I've taken butt whoopings. That's part of it. But you know what I do? I'm going to come back. Nah. That ain't it. You are not going to represent Sacramento Kings Day. It just ain't happening, man. Not while I'm here. And you know how that goes. So I'm a realist. It's part of our business. But put on a jersey, represent it properly. These people need to come into the turnstiles, and they need to be proud when they leave here about the product that they see. Not fucking embarrassed. Excuse me. Unacceptable. Period. It is. This is a simple one. This ain't even hard. Sometimes you come up here and you're trying to figure out, maybe I go back and look at. I don't need to look at no tape. Probably won't look at it. I seen it once live. Damn, if you want to look at it again. But I will.
Coach, starters fall behind again for another game, and the bench unit comes in, looks really good. What is the contrast that you're seeing between those two units, and are you looking at possibly
you got to. I mean, those guys are minus 31, minus 38, minus 34, minus 20. Like, you got to. I mean, they need to look at themselves and say, when we competing at a high level, we playing against anybody. We was 3 points or whatever it was going into the fourth with Denver. Milwaukee, you compete all the way to the end. And then you just do that. That's wild. And that's not anything except, tying your shoes tight and saying, you know what, I'm about this life and I'm going to go represent properly. I mean, our families are in here. These people are our family. I'd be damned if I would go out and represent like that for them. I'm glad my wife was at home. My son, too.
Doug, kind of building off of that, your connection with this fan base has been consistent over your entire career here in Sacramento. You've said you want them to feel proud every single night when they leave. How should this fan base, you think, feel just with this team in this game and where everything is at right now?
I mean, it's going to get right. And I told you guys yesterday, it's going to get bumpy. Because when you start to rattle the cage and say, like, this is unacceptable, not everybody reacts to how you want them to react, but we going to do it. And on the other side of that, it's going to happen. But I was embarrassed. I wish I could have put on the jersey. At 55, I would have showed you better than that. At least I'm going to use all 6 fouls. I can't move. But I'm going to foul the shit out of somebody. Like, people just running around, running down the lane, not grabbing nobody, and then they just grabbing, holding, pushing. So much that the refs is like, well, that's how they play. Because that's how we should play. And the ref should say, that's how they play. Can't call them all. But ours is blatant because we ain't touching nobody. We're not physical. So when you're not physical and you're not touching nobody, as soon as you do touch somebody, it's a foul. And then you're looking at the ref crazy. Like, nah, I'd say really too much to the refs because the refs can't help you on this. This is all an individual saying, we bringing it. And they can. They have. And I'll be damned if they will.
Doug, you have a locker room with several established veterans and leaders.
Yes.
How would you like them to respond or lead and step up in this?
I would like them to lead because you said veterans and leaders. So they need to lead because we got young players in there watching this. And I'm going to text every one of them young players. That's not acceptable. Do not even think about even trying to equate that is okay. Do not do it. I will not let you do that. Because that shit, it ain't cool. No. So they need to lead. What do you want for your team? What do you want for this city? If you want something more than what that was, because that was trash, then lead them. Talk to them. Demonstrate for them. Go out there and show them. Like, listen, maybe you only got 10 minutes of, like, man, put it down. Well, if that's what you got, then that's what you give. Not floating for 30 and playing for 10. Play the game. The game is to be respected. There's a way to play this game. That ain't it. Hats off to Atlanta because they played the right way.
Doug, just to reiterate, your connection with the city and these fans is obviously well known, and your passion, for the team, the organization. How do you get the guys back there to care and want this as much as you do?
It's an interesting question, Jason, which you usually come up with some good ones.
Doug, what is your team saying to you?
Hold on. I wasn't done with Jason. I was thinking.